Let's open up to what's coming through for the collective today. Hello, Spirit speaking. This is a sacred space for listening, healing, and remembering. Take what resonates and allow the rest to pass by gently. Let's begin. So we'll start today with the channeled message. Thank you all for choosing to spend this precious time with me once again. I cannot tell you how this brings me joy, as it's so difficult to find beings who are setting time aside for the many distractions that are capturing the massive attention of the majority of people on the planet. I sincerely thank you for bringing your light and attention here at this very moment. The world has gone mad as an expression of humans, but it may be the best way to describe what is taking place on your planet at this time. It's a time of destruction and friction that's assisting the old ways to be torn away. It's a time that will require you to stand strong and united. Allow your light to fortify yourselves and one another. This is not a time to give in to fear. Remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. The stories and the dramas that are taking place don't need your attention. What is required of you is to keep yourself grounded, centered, and strong in your life force. Know that all of the strife that is taking place is a breaking down of the old systems and structures. It will be messy and uncomfortable to watch, but I ask that you bring your attention back to me. I promise I will guide you along a path of least resistance to get you and keep you safe. Do not fear, but have faith and put trust in me, and know whatever obstacles you may face, I will help you overcome. I may not bring this miracle in an obvious way, but I promise that a solution that is greater than your mind may be able to perceive will come in miraculous ways. You see, I may send a person to say something that wakes up an answer inside of you. I may give you time out from your busy schedules that you juggle to have time to think about your next options. This may even come in the disguise of a sore foot, a cold, or another ailment which require for you to remain home, possibly immobilized for a few days, until you have had time to sort your energy, gather your strength and thoughts. Your assistance may be offered from another person who will be sent to you as an earth angel to assist you on your journey. I ask the more you see outside of yourself in the world that is of a lower vibration, and I ask that you send love and light to that area of the world and for the people that live there. After you have sent this love, light, and prayers, instead of seeing them suffering and hurt, I would like you to visualize them whole, happy, and living in peace. Send loving energy for Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants. See the situation and the challenges that you face at this time will be resolved much faster when you can see the future free of this struggle. Trust and believe that I will walk with you, whether you can see me here or not. Close your eyes and ask for me to be present with you, and always thank me for all the goodness that surrounds you, even when that may be hard. At any given time, there is always someone that may have more than you, and someone that's suffering, whose suffering is greater than yours. Keep your eyes focused on how much good is in your life and realize that you always have more than you can imagine. You always have enough to share, even if it's a kind word or a prayer. Offer it up, as it will be sent out to another and returned to you many times again and again. See the blessings that you share. They are multiplied and returned to you, always. Not necessarily from where you gave them, but they will come back returned with the same intention and energy. What takes place on the earth is temporary and ever-changing, while my love for you is steadfast and eternal. You may not be able to count on what happens next in your world, but you must know that you can always count on me with much love, and there will be so much more to come. You may not have always had trust in the nature of men, but you can always put your trust and faith in your Creator. My true nature is love and light, and so is yours. So now we'll move on into the reading portion for the collective. And what feels present right now is an energy of finding balance and bringing in some prosperity. I feel that a lot of you are in a period of transition as far as coming to completing a transitionary process from the past that is almost completed, but not quite. This might be a time that feels a little bit uncomfortable. You're ready to move forward, and the energy may not have fully processed or presented itself. So what I feel is connected to this. There's still a little bit of spiritual learning that needs to take place, and also a letting go, completely being able to let go of the past. I feel that there maybe was an imbalance as far as give and take in certain relationships in your past, and now I feel you're seeking justice and judgment and trying to bring balance back. What's just underneath, it feels like a crossroads for the collective. I see a lot of you taking a mental rest from things. Although you want to shine brighter, but you're fearing that if you step out into that new beginning, that it could be or would be disastrous. So Spirit wants you to just let that thought process go and think positive. There is a shift, something that's beginning to start. I see some movement, and I feel a lot of you will be releasing those chains of fear and moving towards working hard, actually towards something else that will bring you prosperity. Let that underlying fear that the prosperity or financial prosperity may not be there, just release it and let it leave. There is an invitation here from Spirit to take a leap of faith, to move forward onto some calmer shores and to look at the more positive side and step fully into your personal power. Try not to get upset or angry with yourself or frustrated when you're not able to stand fully in that power. You may have to perhaps walk away from people that have misused their power, but I feel that you've been given an opportunity to weave magic into and along your path. Spirit wants you to remember that as you're taking these actions, steps towards the future, to know that you will be protected and guided, and there will be some new stability financially. Things begin to open up when you know there is a turn of destiny in your favor, and you can start to slowly lower your guard. I feel some of you are still very guarded about what steps to take within that future, and Spirit's telling you that if you're able to trust and have faith that things are going to improve for you, just lower your guard and not close yourself off to any new invitations or new emotional experiences that you may find yourself in, and you will find yourself certainly on more solid ground. I've picked a wish card for the collective, and the wish card is one of the Emperor, and it shows you standing in your personal power strength and creating firm and new structures, being quite successful. So try to lose some of the fears again that may be holding you back from experiencing those new things that will be coming in across your way. Now we'll move into some message cards, and the very first message is Transform and Rise. Your journey of transformation unlocks vast potential, guiding your evolution to new heights. Metamorphosis. Embrace a tender transition between past forms and future possibilities. And this is illuminated often by the transformative butterfly. The next message, fulfill your promise, stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. A feather of hope, grasp it, and a delicate symbol of upward promises and uplifting future. Go your own way, trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. Trust yourself, allow your intuition to be the compass that leads you through any murky waters. Worthy goal, get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life's purpose. Fresh ideas, stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solutions. Learning secrets, stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace lessons that they offer to you. Soul whispers, look beyond the words and hear what is really being said. Fast progress, move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. Charge ahead, embrace courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. On the mend, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Getting better is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Give up control, release your grip on outcomes, and embrace the present moment in wisdom. In behind the veil, welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth, and be okay with not knowing. Now I have a message that's coming from Healing with the Angels, and it's one of forgiveness. If you feel anger and resentment, and you don't need to forgive the action, just the person, so that you may be at peace. By drawing this card, your angels guide you to release anger and irritation. They realize that you may be perfectly justified in feeling angry. and yet they ask you to look at the high price that you pay for being a vessel of anger. Forgiveness does not mean what you did is okay. It simply means I'm no longer willing to carry around the pain in response to your actions. When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we only punish ourselves. If you ask, your angels will help you release unforgiveness. The next message is from Archangel Michael, and it's one of positive thoughts create positive results. This situation calls for uplifting thoughts, which are the magic ingredients that you've been looking for. Although you may protest that you already have a positive mindset, Archangel Michael advises you to purge your thoughts and speech of any worries or other negativity that could diminish your manifestations. Archangel Michael says that you can tell how constructive your thoughts are by paying attention to recent events in your life, as there is a direct correlation between positive thoughts and positive results. He will help you lift your spirits to a truly beneficial level so your experiences are happy and welcome. And the prayer that goes with this card is, Divine Love and Wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask that my higher self be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and every situation. The next message is from the Magical Fairies. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. And this card serves as a reminder of the importance of asking for your desires. You see, the universe is much like a restaurant, and that you need to put in your order before anything can happen. Your current situation calls for action on your part. First, spend time clarifying your desires, and then tell the universe clearly what you want. You can always qualify your request with the probe or something better. Know that you don't unwittingly limit yourself. However, you do need to make a clear decision about your desires. The additional meanings for this card: be honest with the people in your life. Tell the universe what it is that you want. Write a list of your desires and have a heart-to-heart with someone that you're in a relationship with about your needs, boundaries, and expectations. Ask others to help you and accept that aid when it is offered. Expect a positive outcome and your expectations will be rewarded. And the next message comes from the Ascended Masters, and it's the Hawaiian moon goddess named Hina. Her card is one of freedom. She says, walk away from restrictions and be free. You have the power and right to change your life so that you can experience more freedom. This card signifies that your soul is crying out for more freedom, especially as it involves your life's purpose. Perhaps it's time to take a break so that you can think clearly about your desires and available options. The universe always supports your desire for expansion, creativity, and freedom. Say yes to freedom, and the universe will say yes to you. Additional meanings for this card. It's time to leave a situation that you may have outgrown. Question the validity of any rules that you've imposed upon yourself. Allow the universe to support you while you make a desired life change. Be assertive and say no to anyone who's overstepping boundaries with you. You may call upon Hina for issues involving fertility, attraction, and manifestation. So if this message has resonated, please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you next Sunday and Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. for the next collective reading. Until then, thank you for being here. Follow gently, and together we rise.